And welcome to Tuesday Night Shadowrun Shenanigans. I'm Bob Loper, your GM, and we are at the roughly 90% stage for 0605, Healing the Sick. So previously on Shadowrun missions, we had ourselves a little dungeon crawl. So we started at the entrance to the storm drain system. And then there was a series of fights with some Zunukwa, troll ghouls, and they're down. Our runners are down here looking for a Talus cat. So I'll put the Talus cat up. They eventually beat up the Zunukwa, and Allardon's Watcher tracked down, or actually Allardon's Spirit tracked down the Talus cat, who was accompanied by a toxic water spirit. And Allardon's Angel promptly got beat up. Let's see. So speaking of being beat up, let's see. KO was beat up quite a few times. She got beat down by one of the Zunukwa. She got healed back up, and then the toxic water spirit shot her with some toxic water and took her down, or nearly took her down.
It's enough to make me almost believe in karma.
So yes, I've given my subscriber edge to Amber for this week because she got beat up a lot last week. And so our intrepid runners have wrangled the Talus cat, thanks to some quick thinking and a default charisma check by Luna. Our runners are on the way out when another group of individuals tried to shoot them. And so we are in the middle of combat. So we have on our map here, Billy Camera Dude has just arrived, late for the action as usual. Yes, poor Billy Camera Dude has like one die for initiative. And can't take kamikaze, so what are you going to do? So we've got two dudes down. This guy, you might recall, had a shotgun and a grenade launcher slung across his back. This guy threw a fireball at y'all. Fortunately, y'all had some initiative left to run for your lives. And then there's this guy who just shot the real Billy Berserker. And apparently is alone now because his comrade ran off. So now that brings us to the top of the second pass, and that's Johnny Nash.
Oh, all right. So there's nobody.
Johnny's over here.
Yep. So there's nobody I can see, right?
That's correct. Yeah, the only people you can see are down right now.
All right. So
And also, for the record, you have the cat.
yes. So I'm using the. So if I slide myself down here,
Yeah, then you can see Billy and the guy that's behind Billy.
Okay. And I'm also blocking the.
You're blocking the shot.
I'm blocking the shot by accident. All right. Do I have a shot at the guy without having to shoot through Billy?
Depends on how good a shot you are.
Oh, I'm an excellent shot. That's an easy. That's an easy answer.
Yeah. So don't glitch.
In honesty, with my dice pool, it's almost. never seen somebody glitch with the dice pool I have. Which, yes,
Oh,
I'm summoning
buddy.
a glitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
buddy. I can't wait.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm so dead.
Okay. So that hits the accuracy of 7.
Yes.
Oh boy. That's not going to be good for him.
Mm.
Oh, good. I can spend edge. He is going to pre-edge a defense roll.
Just rubbing it in there, Bob. Oh, that hurts.
One bullet reflects off. It hits you in the face.
All right, so that brings us to Allerton. As you see this random dude pull on the Matrix maneuver.
Okay, I'm going to move over here, and then I'm going to yell at this. Tell me what this guy looks like. Is he like a young guy?
So there he is.
Oh, he's not like a kid or anything, right?
Oh no, he's a full-grown man.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, the lightning.
Armed with a shotgun, so he's kind of got it coming.
Yeah. I'm going to cast a lightning bolt.
Okay. All right. This being his second defense roll. That's going to miss. Also, roll your drain.
This guy is luckier than he deserves.
I know, right?
So take 1 box of stun.
Will do.
Holy.
Yeah, it looks like this guy needs to be punched.
Well, after we took out all of his defense dice, yes. I'm handing him to you on a silver platter.
Let's see. We'll throw another edge on that.
Oh boy.
So that's going to miss.
This dude just dodged bullets, lightning, fucking hand.
Luna.
Or the cat at him.
I'm gonna assume that Johnny would do better if he had both hands free. So I'm gonna come down and take the cat cage from him.
Okay. So you're not going to join the conga line of doom then?
No, I'm not. I feel like I'd just be in the way. So the cat is mine.
All right. So if you're willing to hand the cat over, then she takes the cat.
Yeah, I still have I think I still have a simple action to hand a cat to her.
Okay.
I used my free action to, taunt Billy, but
All right, and it's this guy's turn. We'll reset his defense pool. And yeah. So Billy, defend yourself. Oof. So I did not spend edge, so that is capped at his accuracy of 6. Ooh. Ooh. So that'll be 14s AP -5. Oh, that's not right. That's not the number of dice you need to roll.
Yeah.
So did you click on the armor? Maybe the armor's not set up right because it's not rolling by. There it is. Soak. Okay, so that's still 4 boxes of stun.
Oof.
And he runs.
Can't imagine why.
KO.
Okay, I hear he's running. So I'm gonna come down, and I have enough movement to do this. So I come here, and I shoot him with my SK Model 100. And I'm going to use a NERP. So that'll add 3 die, right? 3d6.
Yep.
So there's that. Roll 3d6.
That's another 1, so 4 hits. Holy crap.
Like, it's hard to say you have loaded dice when you.
Should I just do it? Should I just use a smackdown I have to kill this guy?
You've been
I
saying.
mean, didn't you get 2 smackdowns?
Yeah, you got like
No,
2 smack.
So you've got 1 to spare.
Those
You got-
smackdowns.
You got 2 smackdowns and refused to use them
Yeah.
to not take damage because you wanted to do something cool.
Is this the cool thing?
No. I
You know you
mean,
wanna-
on the verge of death, and then I come out and kill this guy. No one else could? Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay.
I've already said it. We'll do it.
Let's
I've
go
got
with
another.
smackdowns.
Yeah, for this high-rolling nerd over here.
Roll
Okay,
20
now
giveth
you're
and roll 20
talking
taketh
about
away.
Bob. You're not attacking Bob. You're attacking the NPC.
Yes, the NPC, not Bob. No, no, no.
Okay. So he does fall over.
So I did it in a sliding motion, so I'm going to complete my turn by ending there.
Okay.
It was real cool. Very movie.
You
Straight out of John Wick.
slid across the sewer floor.
Sewer water.
And I nailed him,
Yes, you did.
and that's all that matters.
Well, it also matters that we didn't get the shot because somebody was standing in the way. I wonder who that was.
It also matters that you didn't get the shot because you missed the punch straight to his face.
We're not talking about that right now.
Yeah. So in this case, maybe it's better because
All
nobody
of that was on
really-
camera.
Nobody got the shot because Johnny blocked the camera dude and Allerton blocked Johnny.
Right. So, and Allerton
Nobody.
doesn't have cyber eyes. So,
Correct.
The camera dude just got everyone whiffing and then KO coming in. Just shooting down the hall.
From the edge of death.
All right. So it is Gertrude's turn.
All right. It looks like everyone in this area that is trying to shoot at us has been dispatched. So I'm going to start heading out this direction in case there are any more surprises.
I'm going to check these people, at least the non-infected ones, make sure that they are actually dead, or if they're not, stabilize them.
Yeah, he's stupid.
I'm following Gertie, but I do still have my gun out.
Um,
Obviously not pointed at Gertie.
All right, so we'll drop out of rounds
Appreciate-
for now.
Okay.
and in classic fashion, I want to loot the bodies.
There it is.
Yep. And I'm sticking with the cat. So I follow out with Luna.
Be sure you wear gloves.
You ever thought about having, like, a spray station on the outside of this, on the outside of Darcy?
I haven't really needed it up until like right now.
Like a camp shower.
Yeah.
Like
I
a
get it.
chemical shower.
Yeah.
Yes, like a camp chemical shower. All right. So you loot the bodies. You do know the two shotguns that are. Do you go down here and loot this guy?
Yeah. I don't like how you asked me about that, but yeah.
All right.
I'm looking for cred sticks too. Just saying.
His death saves. He's up with 1 HP.
God,
One system.
no.
One system.
So go ahead and make a perception test.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
I'm not far.
Near, far, wherever you are. Ooh, I'm gonna re-roll that. I don't like that. Reroll my fails, so that's 1, 2, 4 die.
I think our average on perception checks is rolling 2s. I feel like
Well,
we
yeah,
always roll 2s.
Well, that is the average with her 6 dice pool.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay, 2 more successes, so that's 4.
Okay. So that's what you see. You see there's another room there. There appears to be another corridor leading out. Bottom left.
I let Allerton know. Hey, Allerton, there's more down here, but I'm worried about going first. Can you send your watcher?
I'm just kind of like, yeah, watcher.
Like, send a message. I'm just like, hey, should we probably get this cat back? Like, we've
Also,
gone wrong before.
I lay down with the dead body for camouflage. Scared?
And then it comes back after a minute or two and says, there's another exit from the storm drain over here.
Were there any like life signs around there?
Yeah, there was one guy running away. I think I saw him get into a van and drive off.
Okay. Did you happen to get a look at the plate?
I don't read license plates.
Neither does her father. I don't know why. All right.
Yeah. So you do know that astral beings tend to have trouble with printed material because it has no emotion and no life in it.
You have to get really.
You'd be really
gross.
emotional when you're stamping the
Yeah,
license plate.
Right. You have, they can read it, but it has to be freshly painted. You have to be freshly written in something. Well, that frankly just gross. So.
Fair enough. So yeah, I'll let everybody else know that there's nothing of interest down here.
Yeah. So you find. I'll get back to you when we have a break to give you the full loot list, but you do find this guy and this guy each had a shotgun. This guy had a grenade launcher. This guy had what does he have on him? Anything useful?
Please tell me he had a cred stick.
So they each have a cred stick.
I take them. I pocket them.
So the guy that threw the fireball has a little container of reagents.
Yes.
You recognize those because you have some magical background, and he's wearing a ring that you get the sense might be a focus.
I take the ring. Oh, absolutely.
All right. So back to Gertrude. So Luna and Johnny and the cat are they following Gertrude out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the job.
All
I would
right.
like to not get surprised by anything else if we can help it. So.
Okay. So Gertrude, go ahead and make a perception test, please.
Can I help?
You may make your own perception test.
Okay. Sure, I haven't clicked any boxes. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. So you do see down here on the
Alright.
wall there appears to be like posted on the wall there appears to be a faded sign.
Down here?
Yeah. And it's
I
hard.
can read signs.
You theoretically can read signs. You think you have to be a little closer to read what it says, though, because it's kind of faded.
That feels like a trap, but I'm gonna do it.
And Johnny, with 5 successes, actually reads it out loud. It says, keep out. Secured area.
It's a sign to like another, like, is it to a door or something, or just this general?
Just a little
area.
placard.
It's a weird place to put it. You'd think you'd put it at like an entrance, right?
You'd think.
Well, that doesn't make me feel nice.
Go down and look at it.
Okay.
But
Yes.
they said keep out. That's not keeping out. That's the opposite of keeping out, Johnny. No.
So, it in fact it's an old basic store printed sign that says keep out. It's one of those things you buy at like a hardware store or an arts and crafts store that's been pre-printed. And I mean, it's probably been down here forever. And so the print is faded and you can just barely see it. And out of the corner of your eye, you think you see something over here.
This is not the job, Johnny. This is not the job.
No, but I don't know. Look over there.
Okay.
We're
So you think
doomed.
there's something on the wall here that looks kind of out of place? I mean, you could just barely see it. It's like a little stone that is a slightly different color than the surrounding brick.
All right, so I send the feedback to everybody else
Okay.
through my eyes. Well, what do you think?
You want me to break it?
Guys, I think we should get this. I'm just terrified of this cat busting out of this cage and then eating us all. So can we come back? Like, is that an option?
I push.
Yeah, maybe you guys should heal.
That's true.
Okay, you're right. I gotta get the job done.
No. It's fine. Just,
Oh no.
just go ahead and take care of that. We're already down here.
Do you really want to come back down to a sewer?
See, the seed's already been planted. You want me to smash it? Yeah. So
Daily
by now,
smash.
everybody's back here. We'll say.
Yeah. All right. I push. I mess with the brick that looks out of place because if
Okay.
I don't, KO and John and Billy are going to come down here and just smash it.
No, heal me first.
Okay. So you sort of turn it a little bit. It sort of presses in,
Mm-hmm.
and the wall slides open.
Oh my God.
I can heal. I can heal you if you would like, but then you'd be on your own afterwards, right? Am I correct?
Yeah, someone use a medkit first.
All right.
Did we use the med kit already? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Not this last time. So KO still has wounds that are treatable.
All right. Then I will, as we're apparently venturing further into the sewer, I will use a med kit on KO.
Okay.
Do I leave the cat? Do I carry the cat with us? Do I put the cat?
Carry the
van? What
carry
do
the
I
cat
do?
with us. Carry the cat with us.
Oh,
Oh.
this just feels bad.
Oh, also, people start thinking you're crazy if you start talking to yourself like that.
Think.
All right, so send in the feedback. Turn on the eye lights, and
Okay.
and look in the room.
So you see these sort of red lights sort of go out from his eyes. So KO, you heal 1 box of physical.
Mm-hmm.
How hurt are you still?
3 rows. I have -3 die.
Alrighty, it's force 9 heal.
Here, use these reagents I found.
Oh, sweet.
Get you a good handful.
I just take all the reagents.
Okay.
I
I
keep
don't know
the
what that
ring.
means, but it sounds bad.
So reagents is a general term for consumable magic stuff that's usable as basically material components for spell.
It means
So
he
you
can cast over his magic limit.
Yeah, I am definitely going to use my last.
Here, don't worry. I'll
wait a
give you
minute,
another
let's see.
one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll give you another one.
7. Oof.
Give you another one.
You are 1 shy of a glitch on that heal spell.
My God.
That's
Is
a
it
lot
silver?
of ones.
Like the dice have spoken. Kale's not allowed to heal.
Yeah, I mean,
So that's the reroll.
Yes.
So that'll be 8 boxes. Go ahead and soak your drain.
All right.
Oh.
Oh no.
So another 4 boxes of stun.
All right. Oh no.
Like, I thought that KO was finally going to have her time in the Valkyrie module, but
How
it looks
you
like
doing?
All right, now I'm at
She only goes in
-3.
there when she doesn't need to.
I still have a lot of stun.
You and me both.
you're if blood isn't coming out your nose, you're not casting hard enough. So
Oh, I'm at my
he's-
process. It's
He's
leaking.
casting pretty hard this
yeah,
time.
yeah. So Aladdin's casting pretty good. Aladdin's casting hard enough this time.
Whew. Okay.
Yeah, I still have my sword up there.
Yeah, you still have your mana blade up.
So I don't have to really cast anything else of the swing.
And so is everybody else still hanging up by the intersection there?
Well,
I'm going with
yeah, I'll come down here.
Okay.
Luna's gonna be the caboose with Tonk.
Did you name the cat?
Yeah, the cat. It just felt
No.
weird calling it the cat, you know?
You can't name it.
I just wanted.
Now you're going to get attached to it.
I'm not attached to it, it could eat me.
Then why'd you name it?
Because I wanted to be respectful.
Thus being attached?
No? There's a difference between being respectful and attached.
Okay.
Did you ask the
You
cat
You hear
what its
Luna
name
whisper,
was?
isn't that right, Tonk?
Okay, this is gonna get weird.
Mm-hmm.
this has been Cat Lady Hour with Luna.
Gonna get weird?
Yeah. I would
Well, yeah. Also, she sneezes a bunch because apparently she's allergic.
Yeah.
We established that last week.
I
I'm gonna send the watcher down there.
Okay.
Derek, do you
So it
realize
goes.
that the number of times that I've ran this or heard about people running this, you're the first one that named the cat. Okay, just putting that
I
out
just
there.
think that's a wild fact that you just said. You've been playing with the
So-
wrong people, obviously.
Since you're still a sensing, Allerden, you see your Watcher Spirit sort of. It's like testing the walls. Like it's been doing that throughout this dungeon crawl, sort of testing the walls to see if it can go through something, if it can't go through something, because it's astral, and it does actually go through this section.
There's a false wall down the hall over here to the left. Shit. All right.
Well,
Shall we? And then he just kind of. Oh, okay. Come back.
And it reports back and says there's a room down there. The wall I flew through seems to be trapped. Some kind of trip mine down by the door.
Do we have anybody that's good with that's a sapper or anything?
Demolition skill.
I was like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I have demolition skills. skills.
It sounded like you're lying, but I think that was just the real cough you had.
I did have a real cough.
Is this the same demolition skills that you had, like you had talking skills when we went to the tower?
No, I have demolitions as a skill.
Okay, sweet. If you want to hazard, if you want to give it a try, there's a trip mine down here behind this false wall.
Yeah, why not? I feel pretty good. Thanks, Allerden.
No problem. Be careful. I don't think I can heal you against this one.
I'm gonna use a nerp since I've
Okay.
got several still. Oh, maybe I don't have to. Is that good enough? I don't know. We all use it.
I mean,
I
your
already said I
limit
would.
is 5, so 4 is good.
So as you come down to here, hang on. I'm gonna have to move something real quick.
You're right. I don't need to use it. I won't use it.
So as you come down here, you stop right about there because running across the hallway at this point is that little tripwire. And so you sort of kneel down at the wall and you sort of see where where one end of the wire goes, and sure enough, there's like there's a mine attached to the wall on each end of the wire.
Okay, I tell Johnny so that he doesn't trigger it.
And so you think it's pretty easy to disarm just by cutting the wire, if you want to do that.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So you cut the wire, and the wire just sort of goes slack.
I love how Johnny ran at the lesson.
I didn't run. He just slowly walked backwards so he's not in the way.
It's a reverse tactical advance.
Yes. Or more succinctly, getting out of the blast radius, hopefully.
So yeah, you cut the wire, and wire falls slack. And you're pretty sure that's enough.
Pretty sure that's enough.
As long as nobody goes fiddling with the actual mines.
Just don't touch the actual mines.
Alrighty.
but how are we going to take them with? I mean, because they look like they could be useful for.
They're
Billy,
old-
we like
Every-
money. We don't need to take these other people's mines. We can get our own mines. We have mines at home.
They're old and temperamental.
We do.
Gertrude won't let you take him in Darcy. Right, right, Gertrude?
Yeah, we're not putting explosives in the van with the Valkyrie module. And also all the juice boxes? That'll
Oh,
get,
yeah.
that'll get so
Yeah, we gotta
sticky.
protect the juice boxes. Yeah. No, that's a good point.
You know how hard it is to get Berry Freeze over here?
Well, I don't think that I can take them on the bus.
So then you're left
Yeah.
with just don't take them, Billy.
Yeah,
Okay.
KO is right. We have mines at home. We'll get you some mines of your own if they're approved by your production company.
Ah, yeah, good call. Yeah, they always supply the best stuff.
Allerden, are there any more traps?
The Watcher hasn't told me that there are, but it'd probably be safe to be vigilant anyway.
Do you want me to pop this wall?
I'm pretty sure it pops itself. The Watcher just flew right through it.
So you do see on your left hand side.
So is this like platform
Up-
9 3/4 where we
up
just
here.
walk through the barrier?
So you do see up here, KO. There's a little button-looking thing on the wall, like the one that Johnny pressed outside.
Hey, Allerden, go ahead and push that button next to you.
Sorry.
And he kind of like looks at KO and then looks at the button and then looks at KO and then he just presses the button.
Okay.
Good
Press
man.
the button. You hear behind you, and then in front of you.
Oh boy!
That's not ominous.
Party sweat.
And we have the cameraman, apparently.
Hello?
Should I go back and shatter shield that door?
No, let's not
So in
break
here-
anything yet.
Let's see. You see
You guys good? You need help?
what
I
appears to
suddenly
be.
turn any recording thing that I have on.
So you see what appears to be an old data center. Most of the electronics are pretty much non-functional at this point, and old, at least like 20 years old. You do see over here, however, there's a desk, and on the desk there is an old sort of like small briefcase-looking device labeled Fushi.
I pick
Oh
it
my
up.
gosh, is this the stuff we were missing from that one mission?
Labeled Fushi Cyber 7.
I pick it up.
Oh, sorry, Cyber 6.
Whoa, check for traps. I say before he picks it up.
Go ahead and make a perception test. And Aladdin's just picking it up.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Just a.
That's gotta be some kind of contested roll, right?
Wait.
If you're gonna hit his hand to stop him from picking it
Okay.
up.
Jeez.
Just let me slap his hands.
I
You good,
can't-
Tom?
I can't
So he
understand. I
goes to
can't
reach
understand
out.
how it takes us 4 episodes to finish 10% of the run. Doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense to me.
Look, you wanted to keep going, Tom. This started with you. You didn't have to say do I smash it. You could have been like, "Oh, we're leaving now."
He had a moment where he wanted to loot the room.
Well,
So Aladdin reaches
That's
out
what
to
greed
grab
gets
the case, and KO, you do not see any traps.
Okay, I let him take it.
So he picks it up. You're muted, Aladdin.
I pop it open.
Okay. So you pop open the case, and it opens. So it's it pops open like a small like a laptop essentially, and it's about the size of a laptop computer. And it pops open, and there's a screen there. There are rows of keys, and there are rows of places to plug things.
Oh.
Like jacks of different sizes.
Oh, okay. And then I close it. I was
One of
like,
them looks like it might be an optical cable port, but an old one.
Huh?
Ah, I
Dicks
know
with
just
money.
the person.
And you do see some dust sort of slides off of it when you open it.
I'm gonna pick it up and then. Who was looking for this?
Simon. Maybe.
Are we still talking to Simon?
I try not to.
And
Simon's still talking to us.
and you also see so there's the monitor, and on the upper corner there's a little piece of tape, like a little sticker that says "Property of NooseNet."
Stephanie, can you please tell me what NooseNet is?
Oh, that's easy. It's the Chicago grid for well, grid is kind of a hard way to put it. It's the Matrix here in Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah, Grid is being generous in the CZ. But yes, it is the name of the Matrix here in Chicago.
So,
Okay. Does anybody know the best place to get this back to NooseNet?
no, we find a buyer for it.
Yeah,
okay.
agreed.
Well, sure that there's somebody at the
Okay.
Makers Collective that'd be interested.
Yeah, let's get out of here. If there's nothing else in here that looks lootable.
There is nothing else here that looks lootable.
Okay, because we got to
Hey,
get out of here because
folks,
me and
I
KO
don't
just
mean to-
agreed.
I don't mean to complain or anything, but my eyes are getting real watery.
Yeah, let's get out of here because me and KO just agreed, which means there's a good chance the ceiling's going to cave in on us.
Or there's going to be 4 horsemen coming through or something else.
Don't give Bob ideas.
Oh, the 4 horsemen aren't supposed to show up for a long time yet.
So
This next episode.
the door up there closed when this one opened.
Uh-huh.
So I roll.
Billy, get back in this hallway.
Yeah, I got to roll composure to make sure I don't close Billy in. Okay, I don't close Billy in.
Oof.
Then I hit the spot to try and close the door.
Okay. This one goes and this one goes
Then I get out quick just in case somebody decides to try to lock me in.
Okay, we're going now.
Now we're going.
Cool. Tonk and I'll just head out.
Gertrude, go ahead and make a perception test, please.
Can I also?
Sure.
Gertie's a lot of things. Perceptive is not often one of them.
You are correct in that. My average is a 1. I'm too concerned about your clearly allergic reaction to this cat that you will not let it go.
I don't
And
know what
like,
you're talking
look,
about.
I've got antihistamines in the van. Just let me hold the cat and we can take care of it.
I mean, I'm fine. Like, there's nothing else I can do right now. I'll just hold talk. It'll be fine. I'll definitely take some of those antihistamines.
I'm going to go and like touch her on the forehead and then cast the cure spell on her.
Which cure spell are you casting?
The one that gets rid of negative effects and whatnot. The one that sobered up Billy.
Oh, does that mean that I
Oh,
don't have
detox.
allergies anymore? Because that's awesome.
No.
I make sure that's the one.
Oh, well.
Did I not put it in?
Yeah, we just never put it in.
Oh, I never put it in. Okay. Yeah, so I think it was detox, and you do realize,
Yeah, I could just take Benadryl in the van and then take a long nap.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and hit the casting like you were casting a heal spell, and you estimate that that force 6 ought to do it. Its drain is force -6, so you should be okay.
There we go.
Being nice.
All right. Yeah.
Bob.
So your sinus is clear right up.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, Father.
Oh, of course. You're taking real good care of Tonk, you said?
Yeah, it's no big deal. I just named it Tonk, so I didn't have to call it the cat, you know?
Is this from one of the books you've been reading? He says as he starts walking towards the exit.
Oh, no. But speaking of which, Johnny, 9 3/4. So there's this platform. Well, let's start all the way back. So there's this boy.
While she tells the story, we leave.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Yeah. So you all make it out.
Before we leave, I make sure to take pictures of all the guys that we killed in the sewer. Not the Daisy Nukwa, but the other guys that were shooting. And I'd like to know who they are and run a search on them.
Okay.
I mean, we've got their
Affiliation.
headsticks too, but yeah.
All right. So you go back and take pictures of everybody, and you make it to the van. Let's see here. Roll 1 die for me.
Oh, this is the part that everybody loves.
Who's rolling the die?
Me.
Ooh.
Oh, 'cause you
Oh.
took the drugs. You did the
Yep.
bad thing.
So he goes back to take pictures,
Oh no.
and then he fails to respond to comms. As you crash.
I go get him.
No, I got it.
And I think you already have a bunch of stun already, right?
Oh yeah, I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
Why don't the folks who are injured go ahead and get into Darcy, and I will go pick up Billy in case we need to run or run into problems.
No,
You're right.
Gertie, go and get people in the Valkyrie. I'll go find him. I'll bring him out.
Dibs on the Valkyrie.
Allerton is just looking at you. just looking at nose bleeding out of his ear.
I'll set you up a little cot on the other side.
I don't look great.
I buckle in Tonk's cage in the front seat passenger side.
Okay.
Just full seatbelt. Because if that cage comes open, just bad things.
It's okay to care about the cat, Luna.
I care about all of us not getting.
It's not okay. She's
by
gonna
the
have to
cat.
give it up.
I know that. It's fine.
That would be
First,
unfortunate
it's naming it.
if you were
feeding
trapped
it.
inside of Darcy with the Talus cat.
Yeah, that would be really unfortunate, Bob. Which is why we're not gonna do that, right?
So,
Hey, what do you think the doc's gonna do with Tonk anyway?
What do you
It's none of our business what he's going to do with Tonk.
Everyone was silent. And I was
Yep.
like, oh no.
What do you think a doctor would do with a monster?
So to this point that Johnny, you arrive at Billy's unconscious body.
and strangely enough, Billy ended up passing out over top of the guy. So
But at least he's not face down in the storm drain water.
Yes, at least he's not. You're right. All right.
Small miracles.
So All right, so I pick him up. Then I realize just how dirty he is.
Mm-hmm.
So I drag him. I grab a hold of him by the back of his jacket and drag him out.
Okay.
His boots dragging through the muck and this stuff.
Go ahead and make a lift carry test for me, please.
Because there's no way I'm putting him in a fireman's carry. That's fine.
Okay, that's enough. Yeah, so you grab him by the scruff of the armor essentially,
Yep.
and drag him out.
Yeah.
So you guys get out to Darcy, and thump. So we have at least 3 people who are very heavily injured.
I throw a blanket over him, hoping that it'll mask the smell a little bit.
Yeah, it does kind of smell. It's, to be clear, it's not a sewer. It's more of a storm drain.
Yeah, but
So at least
it's like
it's not raw sewage, but it's
like a
water
dog, and then the dog gets wet, and
Yeah.
then yeah.
It's not terribly fresh water at this point. So you guys mount up. And at this
back
point,
to Dock Tate, right?
is that where you're headed now?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I thought I was asking if that was where we were supposed to be taking this cat to.
That is where you're supposed to take the cat.
Tonk.
Cat. Monster that's been killing people.
So
Yeah, Tonk's been a very bad cat.
Stephanie does come back with some information on the characters you killed. One of them is Hauser. One of them is Dutch. And one of them is Ben Richards.
Wait, what? Come on.
Wait.
Hauser, Dutch, and then Ben Richards? How does he have a normal name?
He kind of looks like Ben from that Netflix show that I love. I've lost it.
So these are a group of Shadowrunners. You guys haven't met them before, and there's no solid info on what kind of jobs they generally take.
Or took, technically. It's past
Or
tense.
took. Yes.
Any known affiliates?
Yeah. One known affiliate. A John Matrix. And as that picture pops up, a couple of you recognize him as the guy who ran away. Who ran by and quickly got out of there. So Ben Richards is a mage. Hauser is an adept. John Matrix is a technomancer. And Dutch is a street Sam.
So they're a team.
Yes, they are a Shadowrunning team.
Well, sounds like John Matrix might need a team.
What, do you want to call him up?
So you don't get contact info from them.
But But what were they doing down there? Like there wasn't really anything. There was the spirit and and Tonk
And then I have
the room with the thing.
You
But
think
they weren't in that room.
you think Doc Tate's the only one who
You
is-
think they came for Tonk as well?
that's why we were down there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, didn't we say that Simon was looking for this device?
Yeah, that's definitely true. Simon was very disappointed that we did not do that.
And a bonus edge to anyone who can tell me what the 4 names have in common.
I assume me and
their
Billy are
characters-
ineligible.
Yeah, you and Billy are ineligible because you've already had contact.
Does
with
it
the
have to
company.
do with the movie The Matrix?
No.
Dang.
The hint is there is actually a character
Fantastic
named
Four.
John Matrix. No.
All right. Well, I'm out.
no.
Yes. So in the chat, fuck tune. They're all Arnold Schwarzenegger characters.
Ah. Oh. Okay.
Enjoy your edge.
John Matrix is from Die Hard, right? I
Commando,
Googled
I
it.
think it is.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not Die Hard.
Yeah,
Die Hard is a
Commando.
different actor.
It is. I tried.
And the edge you get is from Derica.
Yep. That's fair.
So with that, a little bit of trivia and our group working their way back toward Dr. Tate with the cat. We will take our mid-session break as we're coming up on the 9 o'clock hour. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. And welcome back. We've just had our intrepid runners exit the storm drain system. The cat in hand. Well, the cat in carrying case in hand. Strapped into Darcy. And we have
Tonk for those of you that are just tuning in.
Yeah. It's Cat.
She's really trying to make that canon.
Cat.
Yes, cat is Zag.
So you promise you're going to be able to give up Tonk?
Yeah, I just play Shadowrun to name things that don't have names.
You're going to give up Tonk, right?
Yeah, that's the mission.
Okay, we're not going to have this whole back and forth like, but I would keep him. What's Mr. Tate going to do with it? We're not going to.
No, I don't know if you heard or not, but this is a man-eating cat. So no, I'm not going to try to keep Tonk. Like, where am I going to put Tonk?
That's a very good question. Okay, all right, cool. Just making sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, so you're in Darcy. Let's see. So Billy Camera Dude reassumes his place in the back. KO is in the Valkyrie module.
I just need 5.
Alan's just going to try to catch some Z's wherever he can. He has a mighty headache.
Gertie made up a little bed for you.
And
The
there's
gurney cot.
Well, I
She's
think
used to one or both of you being knocked out in the back.
yeah,
Can
so
the cat carrier fit in the KO box?
it probably would, you think?
I just think that we shouldn't put Tonk
I think
in
we should
the KO
just-
box because
should just
I'm
slip
afraid
it
to
in.
agitate him. And like putting him in like this small dark space might agitate him, and I don't know.
He's in a cage already.
Yeah, it's
You know,
just
you're not around cats very often, are you? They love little dark kind of spaces.
Yeah, they like little cozy spaces. It's
Aren't
the
you
best
in
way to make
Valkyrie
sure.
module?
It's the best way to make sure that have a calm. It's the best way to make sure that the cage doesn't get knocked over.
Oh, I buckled him in.
Okay.
So let's see. KO is in the Valkyrie module.
Gertie, do you think we need to put it in the KO box? This is the first time KO hasn't been in there in a while.
To dealing with metahumans, I have no experience with animals, like at all.
Just get back to Tate's. Please, can we just get back to Tate's?
All right, Tonk stays buckled up.
The cat.
All right.
Yeah, Tonk the cat. Yeah, same page.
So Gertrude and Johnny, go ahead and make pilot groundcraft tests. Uh-oh. Oh. That is one shy of a critical glitch.
He didn't succeed either.
He did not succeed. Dice pool of 13 and 6 ones.
Wow. That.
Okay.
Jeez.
So as you're getting ready to take off,
Wow.
actually, as you're coming out of the sewer or out of the storm drain system, you notice that somebody has taken some parts off of your motorcycle. Like the chain is gone. One of the tires is almost off, but not quite. You get the sense it was kind of a rush job. But the crucial thing is the chain is missing.
Yep. Gertrude,
Mm-hmm.
You mind giving me a lift?
Sure.
Hang on. Give me 1 minute. Does Darcy have a hitch in the back?
No, but there's a drone rack on top.
Okay. Billy's out. Billy's still unconscious.
Billy's still unconscious. There is a ram plate on the front you could probably lash it to, as long as Gertrude's not going to ram anything.
That's probably easier than trying to toss it 6 feet up in the air.
Oh, you never know. Hey, Johnny, this is great. You can sit in the front seat and hold the cage, and maybe that'll be more secure. Just don't put your fingers in it. You know.
Okay.
Tonk will probably want to bite him if you do.
All right. Lift carry to get it in place, then strap it onto the thing.
Yeah, you have no problem doing that. You sort of tighten up. You tighten the nuts to keep the wheel on. So really, the only problem is you need a new chain.
Yep. Okay. All right. So I get inside Darcy.
Okay.
And put a hand on one of the on the cage, so we know if something screwy starts to happen.
This is perfect because I imagine that you wouldn't feel too comfortable in the back here because of past stuff. So you riding shotgun is great. It's great. It's all working out.
The father kind of leans in to Luna and is kind of like, you didn't really have to mention it at all. Just whispers.
I just wanted Johnny to know that we're thinking about it and we're not brushing it off. That it matters,
By the way, Allerton, your watcher expires as well.
No.
You only had an hour of it.
Fair enough.
So Gertrude, with your 3 in pilot groundcraft, anybody else who has stun damage may make a body plus willpower test.
Yes.
KO, you may add 6 to that roll, or 6 dice to that. And then you can heal that many boxes of stun damage.
All right, we are healed.
How many times did you roll there?
You said body plus willpower,
Yep. So that should be...
and then you said and add 6 to it.
Yes. So each of those rolls has added 2 attributes together.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I have 1.
So you make it back to Dr. Tate's place.
Oh no, I forgot about that. Are they still there?
The protesters are not there anymore.
Okay, cool.
Oh, come on. There's got to be like that one try hard.
It's like half
yeah. Yes, there is one dude left there with a sign.
He's just live streaming for his channel.
Yeah. This is
What is
the
this,
one
Occupy
that,
Tate's?
yeah. So this is the one that makes no pretense about being a professional protester. Because you see him, he's holding a sign, and there's the hovering, the flying eye drone filming him for the live stream. So you arrive at Dr. Tate's clinic. You go in the same way you went in before, and Dr. Tate is waiting there for you. Thank you, Rev, for all the gifted subs.
So,
So you have the cat already.
it seems we do. Luna?
Yeah, it really wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. But yeah, we got Tonk right here.
I'm sorry, Tonk?
He named it.
It's just the name, so I don't have to keep calling it the cat, you know? But yeah, I imagine that you're gonna give Tonk to some sort of magical hybrid cat shelter or something.
So he goes to take the case and holds out a cred stick.
Thank you.
And does not answer your question.
Luna decides
a pleasure
to
doing
just
business with you.
assume that what she said is correct.
So, Doc, you want me to go out here and take care of this guy out front? Maybe have a little conversation with him?
He looks you up and down. Perhaps, you guys really got beat up. Perhaps you should have a conversation with your bed.
That's future me problem.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind taking a nap.
Okay, well, thanks, Dr. Tate. We'll just be on our way now.
Yes, thank you very much.
And then I steer Luna away, and as I steer her away, I say, don't ask questions that you don't want answers to.
Yeah, I knew it when I said it that I shouldn't have said it, but I already said it, you know?
Ask yourself internally first, and then we'll... Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, are we, like, neutral? Like, us? You and I?
Are you guys still
Yeah,
friends?
you ask questions. No, sorry.
we work with each other.
Yeah, we're still, like, co-workers.
And I let go of your shoulders and I walk away. And I get back inside Darcy.
Cool. Luna, don't ask questions. Why literally just learned this lesson when I walk back to Darcy.
All right.
Walk back to Darcy also.
I
Do
get
you
back
help
in my
fixing
car.
your bike?
Well, I was going to ask if Gertrude could drop me off at the Makers Collective.
Absolutely. I was going to ask if you needed a ride.
That I can get it's just a chain. I can put that on myself. I just need to go buy it. They should have one there for it.
So should we put some feelers out? Maybe hit up Simon about this case.
I mean, he seems like a guy who has connections with someone who would like to buy tech, and also it'll be a great way to repair the relationship.
It would be.
Luna, you can call him.
He likes talking to you.
Yeah, since he called you last to do the other job, I think it's best.
I text him.
Come on. We need money.
Great face.
This
It's
is
a great face.
We need money for this.
Hey, do my face things work out? It works over text, right?
So you start crafting a text, and as you're doing that, you're sort of discussing things. Gertrude, make a memory test, please.
Yeah, 3 successes.
Okay.
Remember a thing.
So you remember from way back, you have done a job for a Johnson who is rumored to have ties to Newsnet. And that's Quantum Princess.
Dumb name. Sorry.
Yeah, she's actually one of my contacts. So if you want to deal with Simon, you can. I also have someone who actually
Yep,
has
that one. Do that one. Yep.
The father just dies laughing.
That's awesome.
What the hell did he do to you?
I mean, he's just has this general aura of
Oh, Simon Andrews. That's it. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Gertie, you can take the lead on this for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Then I will give Quantum Princess a call.
Oh, hello.
Hola, this is Gertie. We by friends and I found a device that I think you would be really interested in. I want to know if you had some time to meet later today, maybe.
Yes, of course. I like that pizza place we ate at before.
That was good. Yeah. What time works for you?
Couple of hours.
Okay, perfect. We'll do that.
Excellent. Shall I reserve a table for how many?
6. Yes, 6. 7?
6.
Let's do 7, but there may only be 6.
Very good. I'll see you in a couple of hours.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right.
So, Johnny, if you want to come with us to turn this over, since you were there when we found it. And I assume that the cameraman would need a spot at the table. The pizza is really good. So it's worth the trip either way.
Well, you're my ride, so that works out too.
Well, she's not available for a couple of hours, so
Okay.
we can take you over to the market.
All right.
Is it okay if I check in with the Vargases and make sure everything's okay and like update them, because we kind of jumped from one thing to the next, and I know Kayla's mom checked in on them, but I just want to check in as well.
We never did let anybody know that we don't have the chalice anymore, did we?
No, that we should. Who do we let know that?
I mean, your parents have a phone, right? Or the Vargases have a phone, right?
Yeah, I just thought it'd be good to see them, but I can.
Isn't there like a deep web thread in the Matrix that we can just drop a statement that something has been done secretly?
Yeah, see, technology is not really my thing.
That's what we have Stephanie for.
But
that's why Stephanie exists.
Cool. Hey, Stephanie, can you let the bad guys know that I don't have the chalice anymore, so they leave my neighbor and my, the Vargases alone?
Oh, you don't need Stephanie for that. You just need to go contact the ancients.
Oh, I'm absolutely not doing that.
They're the ones that are working for Ultra Boys. So
No, you can stop talking now because I'm not gonna.
Should I live stream that?
Huh?
Should I live stream that? Stephanie says.
No. Stephanie never live stream unless we specifically ask for it.
And then you almost get the sort of twinge of a Clippy in the background as she says, "It looks like you're looking for an actual Decker."
I hate Clippy.
Hear me out. We just drop an ad online looking for someone who's tech savvy.
Sure. That sounds like a good plan to me.
All right,
Who might have
I
just
text
had their entire team murdered.
I text the Vargases and let them know.
I mean, if he's a real professional Shadowrunner, then he won't be upset.
What about, how did the word get out about the chalice to begin with?
So my neighbor owns a shop.
Yep.
And she said she'd look into this chalice because we just found it. It was just in this crate, and said that she would look into it and talk to some people, and then those two sus guys showed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you already know how it got out, that people had it. You can use that same path.
Just tell the shopkeeper that you sold it already, not to worry about it.
Yeah, I'll update her. Is it?
And that she should tell. And that she should tell everyone that she talked to that it's already gone.
Yep.
Yes.
And don't forget to tell Lothan too.
Petra Carnot.
Yeah. Cool.
Carnot's eccentricities.
Cool.
Who is also at the safe house.
Yeah. And her daughter.
Yes,
they're all at the same
house.
But I'm sure they're full of dumplings because Kao's mom said that she would check in on them.
Mm-hmm.
When did you talk to my mom? Don't talk to my mom without my permission.
Since when?
Since forever. I'm gonna have a talk with her.
Wow.
I mean, you can't tell me who to be friends with.
You're not friends with my mom. She's not friends with anyone.
I mean, you feed me, we're friends. That's all I gotta say.
And
We've talked
And
about
you-
one-sided things, right?
Yeah.
you only believe that she doesn't have friends because you're her daughter, and you aren't supposed to be friends with your parent-kid relationship. It just don't cross the
Really?
streams.
She has no friends.
He has lots of friends.
I'll be your friend.
I'm not discussing my mother anymore. Stop talking about my mother.
Allergen, I'll be your friend.
As KO now has this sort of flashback to having invited the entire team over for dinner at Mom's place.
We're all like, we text her like
She
every other
wasn't
day.
happy about it. She wasn't happy about it. Every time you guys reach out to her, she yells at me.
Oops.
I would like to make a judge intentions because I don't believe that for a second. Her mom seemed.
Sure, go ahead.
It's my mom. I came up with her. Fine, I'll roll con.
Oh, dang. Hold on.
I am going to nerp this.
Wait.
Why do you want your mom to hate us?
Wait.
So mean.
Now you use
Oh my fucking God.
you use NERPs when you're doing social roles.
Son of a bitch!
Roll 20 out to get us tonight.
Do I use my SmackDown for something so trivial?
No, that's so petty. I dare
Do I
you,
use
never
it?
forgive you.
You're not friends with my mom. I don't care what these dice say.
So you can, if you'd like, but I will caution you, it is not necessary.
I would say
It,
that
I don't mind you spending the nerves, but
and KO knows that KO believes this so wholeheartedly, and Luna's like, man, I've been real bad about judging friendships anyway. So I think Luna just like takes it at face value.
I'm not doing it.
yeah.
I won't do it.
So all of you with up to 3 hits of judge intentions, yeah, KO believes that her mom is more distant than you think she is.
So that's where KO gets it from.
She gets it from her mama.
All under the guise of professionalism.
I reload my gun.
Jesus.
I sit quietly.
The one round you shot.
Yeah. Gotta freshen up. Anyway, let's go to the store.
By all means, top off the magazine. So you're now going. So you're now going where?
Quantum Princess?
We're going to the
The
Maker's
store?
Mart so that Johnny can get a chain for his bike.
Oh yes.
And then we'll go over to the pizza place.
Yeah. So you get over to Maker Collective, and sure enough, yeah, you have no trouble finding another chain. Costs you like 50 new yen.
Yeah.
And no trouble putting it on.
Yep. Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, while we're here, can I buy a? I would like to buy some kind of stun gun. No, like I would like a gun and like either like gel rounds or stick and shock.
Okay.
So I don't literally have to laser beam anybody I'm trying to contend with.
Oh, can I divvy up the cred stick?
Yes, you can certainly do that.
So I'll get 15,000.
15,000?
Yeah, each.
You seem to
That sounds
have
legit.
you seem to have overestimated
Ah, dang. I'm usually so good at math.
the cred stick that Dr. Tate gave you has 40,000 on it.
Okay.
Actually, are there stun arrows?
There are stick and shock arrows.
Okay, because it seems that my only projectile weapon is archery. So let me get some stick and shock arrows.
And do you have a bow?
Dang. I was gonna
Yeah,
ask
and a bow.
And a bow.
Is the 40,000 being split 6 ways or differently?
7 ways, right? Doesn't Billy get double because of Stephanie? Is Johnny getting paid through this? This isn't Johnny. Is Johnny? Do we pay Johnny?
Johnny was with you the entire run.
He was. He was.
You aren't on a separate billing?
Yeah, you work for Tate, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. You work for
secondary
Tate. You
invoice.
don't work with us.
Hey, Tate didn't assign
So
me
he's
this.
trying to
I was
double
going
dip.
along with the other stuff. But it's up to you guys. If you guys don't offer him the cash, he'll just you know.
For what?
He'll
For
just
what?
roll out.
Okay, whatever.
For
Private
what?
message to everyone. He doesn't get it.
No, he does. The whole point of bringing Johnny back from death was so that I could get him a job and put him on the right path, and so that he could make something of his life. And we need to help this guy out.
Y'all get. Wait, but Billy, do you get twice as much because of Stephanie, or is that just to up our total? We tell people there's
So-
an extra.
That's it. This is stuff we need to talk about before we take a job.
If we each get 6,000, then we'd have 4,000 to put towards Stephanie's bill. How about that?
Cool.
That works for me.
So what
Now,
is- oh, go ahead.
I seem to recall several of us have markers from Dr. Tate.
know what that
So that
means.
Dr. Tate is supposed to owe us cyberware. If I think we can help Johnny get out of debt if we put those markers together.
And apply it to his debt.
Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't use any.
Yeah.
I
didn't
think that's
even
a
know we
lovely
had
idea,
any.
Billy.
Yeah, so we'll just the next time we talk to Dr. Tate, we'll have to bring it up with him and
I'm texting him right now. And I text Octave.
Bob,
All
while
right.
everyone's busy, I'd like to know how much New Yen was on the 2 cred sticks that I pocketed.
Oh, from the guys in the from the guys down below.
Yes, please.
Let's see. We'll say they each had 1,000. The third
Well-
guy.
With this information, I am less pushy.
The third guy, whoever looted the third guy, he also had a cred stick with 1,000.
Yes, I'm so rich.
So to be fair, KO, I think there was
I'll
someone
give it
else
up.
down there.
I'll give it
Well,
up. I'll give it up. I'll just take the 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I'm still just trying to grab the arrows.
Bows and arrows. Yeah. So so I see you have strength 4. So the bow will cost you 400 New Yen,
Done.
and the stick and shock arrows are 25 New Yen each. They have 10 on hand.
I will take them. Do you have a quiver by chance?
Sure. 10 New Yen.
Done. Is it like a thigh get up or like around the waist, or is it like old school Robin Hood?
I'm sorry.
It's a Robin Hood style thing. It's a back mounted, and it's made to hold the bow and the arrows.
Sweet. Alrighty.
It's just femme fatale father with his ankle quiver.
Is there a better model that's like collapsible or anything like that?
Oh, let's see.
Of what bow?
Uh-huh.
Are you just trying to one up me?
I'm just trying to upgrade you, and then I'll pay the difference between the 10 new yen and whatever it is.
Yeah. So we'll say you can get one that's. It'll take some time to modify it. So like come back tomorrow and pick it up. But they can modify it so it collapses down. It's more concealable.
Cool beans. Well, thank you, Ko.
I don't respond and I walk away.
And that'll be an extra 100 new yen.
All right.
You see a ping for 100 new yen. Go to you.
So you finished reattaching the chain to attaching the new chain to your motorcycle.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
And I think you were going to be then on your way to the pizzeria.
One quick thing while we're here. Looking for people who have exotic ammo. Is there anything that is a starting point?
I mean, there's not like a guns shop,
Right? Yes, that's what I figured.
But you can ask around, and you think somebody there might have some ammo,
Okay.
and a few weapons. What do you have in mind?
Well, gotta get that gun's useless without that big cannon that Luna has is useless without ammo. And she also needs to shoot it at least a couple times so that she can understand the kick it has and develop skill with it.
Okay.
So it's the basically going to try and do a team up thing where Johnny's there for credibility, as far as walking into a place looking at big guns, and Luna's there for negotiations.
All right. So a good starting point is the guy who's selling the bow and arrows to Allerton.
Yep.
So you walk up, sort of your light. You guys, I assume the two of you are going together, and you sort of line up like next to where Allerton is.
Yep.
He sort of does a test pull of the bow to make sure he can pull it back. And then they take the bow and say, tomorrow afternoon it ought to be ready.
All right, well, thank you. So I'm going to keep the arrows though. He kind of
and the quiver.
So how effective would these be if I were to throw them at my target? He says out loud to the attendant.
So as you're sort of walking away, the other two of you see this guy go, "Oh no."
I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him.
What can I help you with?
Well, looking for some specialty ammo.
Oh, you've come to the right place. Specialty ammo is my thing. What kind of specialty ammo?
large rounds. Bigger than. Get it into the heavy zone.
Like assault cannon ammo?
Yeah.
What kind of weapon are we talking about here?
Big one.
Actually, we're in the Makers Collective. This guy's
Yeah.
not going to report anything.
So here's assault cannon. It says he sort of looks around and waits for Aladdin to get out of earshot. Come with me.
You'll see.
And sort of so basically it's a stall essentially with a case in front, and there's like a low wall behind the guy, and he sort of ducks behind the wall.
Okay. We go.
So assault
So
cannon
cool.
ammo. So he pulls out a couple of trays. So he has some rounds for a regular assault cannon. You do not see Gauss rifle rounds among them.
Got any other options?
I mean, there are all sorts of like variant ammo for assault cannons. Is what you have not an assault cannon?
What we have is something a little more, and I look at Johnny and I look back at the guy. Exotic.
We got to at some point tell him the model. So it's a Gauss.
It's a what now?
Luna doing her best Johnny impersonation.
Tell her to.
You need you need Gauss rifle ammo.
That's the spice.
Yeah, we got out of town jobs.
I mean, you want to keep under wraps that you have something that needs Gauss rifle ammo. It's not something you normally see around here. I can put some feelers out. I know a guy who knows a guy who might be able to find something. It'll probably take a few days, assuming the guy who knows a guy even has them.
Okay. There's not a it's not a rush. Like I said, it's something out of town, but we need to be ready.
All right.
Yeah, it's real casual.
You got a comm code I can reach you at?
I give him the comm code of one of my burners that I've got.
Okay. Jeez. I'll get back
on
with
my
you.
back. Like, what do you mean, Billy? You can't even be back here. He only let us back there.
Oh, I thought you'd left it back at the.
Why would I
Darcy,
leave it? I carry it everywhere like I'm a professional instrument player.
Yeah, well, it's not like it's basically it's a Pelican case.
Yeah.
That you have strapped to your back.
I thought Billy was trying to crack the laptop.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
that's an idea. I can do that
definitely
too.
went crack the case. Like, I'm on it. I'm cracking this case. Cool.
So I'll get in touch with my friends and I'll call you back.
Awesome.
You need some upfront for greasing things?
Help things run smoothly.
Maybe 100 million to start off.
I hand over the 100.
It'll almost certainly be more, but this will help me sort of grease the wheels to get some information for you.
Yep.
Well, stay golden and I walk away.
So to be clear, Luna, the weapon you have is currently loaded with 10 rounds.
Okay.
But
Cool.
for now, that's all there is.
Okay. Solid. So I have enough to do a couple of practice shots.
Aren't they magical though? Or like, is all the ammo for that thing like magical automatically?
No.
Okay. So maybe you don't have any for any practice rounds.
It's just regular ammo. Well, it's not. Well, regular Gauss
Yeah.
rifle ammo. It. I mean, the stats for the weapon are the base weapon. It's 15 AP minus 8.
Yeah. I mean, it's just something where the practice rounds have to be done. We really need to know what's behind.
Out and away from stuff.
Yeah, out and away from everything. You have to know what's behind it.
Yeah.
And you have to know what's behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when they talk about this thing shoots through, this literally will shoot through an engine block. It'll shoot through an engine block and kill the driver. It's a double threat weapon.
There was some sewers that we were just in that you could go down and shoot, and I don't think anybody'd mind.
There are definitely still mines down there. I'm not about it.
The had to start somewheres. It was that one went better than I thought, but
Yeah, I think we played it real cool. Thanks, Johnny.
my pleasure.
All right. So now you head over to the pizzeria.
Yep.
Okay. So Johnny and Gertrude are now driving.
Well, that's, as we saw last time, that's not a surefire thing.
Uh-huh.
Yay!
Okay. So you roll up to a let's see. I don't have a picture of it, but it looks like it's a standard restaurant with bars on the windows and razor wire around the roof. And there is in the AR, it's Chicago's own pizzeria. And the smell hits your nose before the AR hits your the smell of pizza with real meat.
I'm home.
What kind of meat?
It doesn't matter. It's not soy.
So you all gather and go into Chicago's own. So it's the 6 of you, and is Billy Camera Dude actually going into?
Yeah, but he'll have to stand up to get an angle so that he's shooting the rest of the group, but not Quantum Princess, because I don't know if she's got the non-disclosure agreement signed or the image release signed. It's the legal thing. She still hasn't signed the paperwork yet, so.
Okay. So you all go in, and Gertrude, you recognize Quantum Princess sort of in the back left at a large table. There we go.
And I start heading that direction.
She
You
sort of
know what
waves
this
at
person
you.
looks like.
I'm sorry?
I don't have the picture.
It should have showed for you.
It didn't.
Huh. All right. There we go. Oh, it might be. So if I pull that off and say all players. How about now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes Roll20 has issues if you have assigned it to certain players' journals and not everybody's.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't like to show to all players.
Mm-hmm.
So I have resolved that.
Cool. Well,
So you have a
she looks
device for
way
me.
cooler than I thought she did, and I apologize for saying her name was stupid.
So you have a device that I might be interested in.
Yes, my companions discovered it when we were doing some urban exploring.
I see.
Is that what we call it?
I mean, calling it going into the sewers and
She doesn't.
blowing things up.
Shh. Shush. Just let Gertie and Luna talk.
So it's this
But
old deck.
An old deck, you say?
But
Can I see it?
Billy, you raised your hand.
No, he didn't.
It makes for a good story if she knows the whole.
I put my hand over his mouth.
Hey, Billy, can you go maybe order us some pizzas?
Pizza's already on the way.
Nope, that doesn't matter.
The father pulls out the case and puts it on the table.
Okay. Billy, make a perception test.
Maybe. I have so many skills. There it is. Visual?
Yeah. Okay. You do notice that Billy Camera Dude is. I mean, he takes sort of a pan across the table, and then from that point, he sort of. His head does like a hard stop to keep Quantum Princess out of frame. It's like it's like his head physically can't turn to face her.
Because she hasn't signed the waiver.
Oh my gosh.
And Quantum Princess says, Sushi Cyber 6. That's interesting. What's on it?
I have no idea. I don't know if anybody was able to get into it. At least in our team.
It doesn't have wireless.
Tech is not our strong suit. At least.
But we do know that
kind of.
Simon. We do know that Simon Andrews was willing to pay a lot of money for it.
Was he?
He was. In fact, he was very disappointed not too long ago that he couldn't find it.
Well, for the pleasure of disappointing Simon Andrews, I'm happy to pay 15,000 nuyen for the deck.
Paladin kind of like looks around the group.
I would like to do a memory check for how much we were going to get it from Simon for.
Yeah, I also.
Assuming this is still the same item.
So go ahead and make your memory check.
Do I have yeah, memory's a base thing.
So, assuming this is the actual thing that Simon is looking for, he had promised to pay you 66,000 total, and he gave you 15. He gave you 15 up front.
Was that just for this thing, or was that the
It was
double
for-
mission we got sent on?
No, that was in the basement of the
Okay.
of the old building where all the bug holes were.
Yep, I remember. um. Yeah. I don't know that that's quite. I mean, no disrespect, Your Majesty, but Simon Andrews was gonna pay, 4 times that.
We don't-
So,
Don't like Simon.
Billy, will you go get us some drinks?
Could make a negotiation test.
I want to know. I did say 4 times that, just for the record. This is the first time that I have talked to her. Do I get a bonus?
Mhm. You
Okay.
do get your first impression roll.
All right, so that's an extra 2 dice. Come on. Oh, yeah.
Take it to the limit. Oh.
Now, 60K is going to be ridiculously overpriced unless there's some crucial data on here that you're not telling me about.
Technically, the math is 80K.
The math is 60K.
No, I thought Simon was gonna offer it 4 times that. 4 times 20,000 is 80,000.
She offered you 15, not 20.
Dang it. Well, fine.
Luna's on that new math.
I don't know why I heard 20. Okay.
Kayla would like to get up and leave. She goes and sits in Darcy.
Okay.
Well,
Billy Camera Dude follows you out.
Bob, stop making me paranoid about Billy Cameron, dude.
I just sit with my hands in my face. Going, oh my god. She has so much to learn. So much to learn.
I thought I was doing so good.
I'm willing to raise it to 25K.
Listen.
But 60 is ridiculously overpriced unless you know something is on here that I should know about.
I heard a rumor.
uh,
That I want to do a memory test to see if I remember why he wanted it so badly. I know it had something to do with the Fuji Amera something,
Mm-hmm.
and we had that tape recorder thing.
It was a new Simpsons paradigm that was supposed to be new and improved to make everything better. But
Yes. Was it like a prototype? Is that what it was?
yeah,
He was supposed to. You were supposed to find a prototype, or at the very least, information about a prototype.
Mm-hmm. Hypothetically speaking, what if there was a prototype of a? Did you say a sim? A sit? What is it?
Simpsons.
Sim synth? Cool. What if there was a prototype of a sim synth that could, make our way of life a lot better? That just so happened to get lost. I think that would be worth at least 70K. Also, if Simon wanted it, it's either real gross or real valuable, and it's definitely not gross.
You see, Simon willing to overpay does not mean I'm willing to overpay.
That's fair.
25,000 is great.
I'd like to take a look at it.
The father.
Can I do
opens-
a judge intentions?
Sure.
Okay.
As Aladin flips it open, and you notice as Aladin flips open the case, there's an instant recognition that crosses the face of Quantum Princess.
Mm.
And she's looking right at that property tag that says property of Noosenet. And she says, no, this doesn't have what you're referring to on it.
Huh.
You weren't by any chance in the storm drains outside of Greektown, were you?
If we were, would that have meant something to you?
You were.
Could have been us. Could have been.
This probably came from an old Noosenet data center.
Hmm.
And 25K is a fair price for it. Actually, 25K is overpaying.
Do I get the sense that she's being honest?
Yeah, you sense that she believes what she's saying.
Okay. Yeah, that is disappointing to hear. It's not what we thought it was.
But if Simon Andrews is willing to overpay for it,
yeah, I'd really rather not talk to Simon. So
there it is.
All right. Well, pleasure
She
doing this.
slides a cred stick onto the table. Your finger's still on it.
I look at Aladin and I nod.
He shuts the case and slides it up across the table.
Okay. She uses the same hand to scoop up the deck.
Is this real cheese pizza, by the way?
It is.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat some.
It is Chicago style deep dish.
Oh, I'm taking two. I'm taking 3 home.
That's why I wanted Billy to get more pizzas because they're good cold even. So
Constitution roll for everyone eating real food.
I hate you.
I have an ogre stomach. I'm immune.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure.
She gets up to. She excuses herself and walks out.
Yeah, I'm serious about the extra pizza. I'm going to feed the children deep dish pizza when I get home.
That's beautiful.
And Gertie sends a follow-up message thanking her for taking the time to meet with us and that it was lovely to see her again.
I curtsy as she leaves.
Your Highness.
And so as we draw the meeting to a close, we'll also draw the session to a close as we're past the 10 o'clock hour.
We did it.
Yes, mission complete. So we've now there's some loose ends to tie up as far as how Nuyen is distributed and what you want to buy and stuff, but we'll nail that down and start next week with 0606 Falling Angels.
No, I don't like the sound of that.
I really don't like the sound of that.
That doesn't sound good.
And so we'll thank you to everybody who's watching. Thank you to all the players. It's always fun. Thank you to Tom for pulling double duty as always. Johnny's always fun. I think you're muted.
It's fun. Thank you for GMing.
We'll see you all next time.
Yeah. Bye.
And we're out.